Nabisco, National Biscuit Company, presents Author Godfrey and all the little Godfreys.
Thank you, Tony Marvin. Thank you very much. We shall begin the Nabisco show today with a letter from Meridian, Mississippi. I love that, Mississippi. That's a funny state to live in if you lisp, ain't it? This is from S.L. Gerson. S.L. Gerson. Oh, wait a minute. He puts his address here, Vineland, New Jersey. Oh, I see. He just gets around. He's in Meridian. Dear Mr. G, Mrs. Gerson and I are taking a motor trip to New Orleans. And in eating places along the way, you'd be amazed at the number of people now serving Nabisco crackers with meals. Well, that's very good news. We left Nashville quite early this morning and listened to your program while driving along the hills of southern Tennessee. And at noon, we stopped in Tupelo, Mississippi for lunch. Do I pronounce that correctly? Jeanette, is it Tupelo? Tupelo. What is it? Is that the temperature of the place? Tupelo, Tupelo, huh? All right. Being quite hungry, we first ordered a cup of hot soup, which was served to us with a large plate of Nabisco premium crackers. We then ordered their shrimp salad and were quite surprised when they brought another serving of premium crackers instead of bread. This, of course, suited us fine. This evening in Meridian, Mississippi, we stopped at the famous Weidmann's, 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 for dinner, and crisp premium crackers are right on the table for their customers' pleasure. I thought you'd like to know about this. Kind regards, sincerely, Sam Gerson, Vineland, New Jersey. I'm very happy to have this report, Sam. Very happy, Sam. I shall look into the matter and see that it doesn't happen again, Sam. Thank you. You know what we need around here is some romantic music, Archie. That easy-to-love thing you played there, that's a beautiful thing. What show was that from? Born to Dance? Born to Dance. That was a movie, wasn't it? Wasn't it Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, huh? Uh-huh. Oh, not Rogers, Eleanor Powell. Uh-huh. Well, they were both good dancers. It makes me think what we need is romantic music, a lot more of it. So I said to myself, I'm a singer, what's the matter with me? Don't answer that question. If I can think up a question, I can think up my own answers, too, don't worry. Everybody else sings those romantic ballads, why not me? I'd like to get you on the Hoboken Ferry down by the boiler room. Huh? I like this one better, though. We drink and eat our fill, and if Lee Irwin pays the bill, it's magic. For the benefit of the uninitiated, Lee Irwin is our organist, whom we have dubbed Old Moneybags. He has the first quarter he ever made in 1919. He wears it as a watch fob. I'd like the Mariners to come forth here and nibble a bit for Nabisco. You have, speaking of romantic music, a beautiful thing here that will touch the hearts of everyone. It is entitled Clancy Lowered the Boom.
Oh, slow down.
Clancy was a peaceful man, if you know what we mean. The cops picked up the pieces after Clancy left the scene. He never looked for trouble, that's a fact you can assume. But nevertheless, when trouble would press, Clancy lowered the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the boom.
Was a fighting man, they all knew he was tough. He strutted around the neighborhood, a shooting off his guff. He picked a fight with Clancy, then and there he sealed his doom. Before you could shout,
oh, here we look out! Clancy lowered the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the boom. Clancy left the barber shop with tonic on his hair. He walked into the pool room and he met O'Reilly there. O'Reilly said, for goodness sake, and do I smell perfume? Before you can stack your cue in the rack, Clancy lowered the boom. Boom, 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 boom. O'Hallahan delivered ice to Mrs. Clancy's flat. He'd always linger for a while to talk of this and that. One day he kissed her just as Clancy walked into the room. Before you could say the time of the day, Clancy lowered the boom. Boom, 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 boom.
The neighbors all turned out for Cato Grady's wedding night. MacDougal said, let's have some fun. I think I'll start a fight. He wrecked the hall, then kissed the bride and pulverized the groom.
Then quick as a wink, before you could think, Clancy lowered the boom. Oh, that Clancy! Oh, that Clancy! Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the boom. Oh, that Clancy! Oh, that Clancy! Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lowered the boom. Boom, 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 boom. Clancy lowered the boom.
That was swell, boys. That was swell. Tom kills me with that Irish smile. Why did he die? Why did he die? Glory be, why did he die? Gosh, you know. Hiya, Mort. I'm going to have to do something about the boys in this band, you know. You take this morning. I mentioned earlier that today we're going to salute General Motors. Later I found our pianist Lud Flato sewing sergeant stripes on his overcoat. What is with you guys, anyhow? You'll have to forgive us if we're not right up to the mark this morning. The cast and I are a little tired from that TV show last night. Wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for those hot lights we have to work under, you know? Golly, they're hot. They kind of dry you out. At least, by golly, I'll be the first man in show business to lay dehydrated eggs, you know? You should have seen the band early this morning. It was really something. They've been running out every 2 minutes for a drink of water. But it doesn't seem to help at all. And Cy Schaefer, our trombonist over there, he really had a bad time. When he picked up his horn and blew on it, all he got was a tired sigh and a cloud of dust out of the thing. There's only one man who apparently doesn't seem to mind being dehydrated, and that's the organist, Lee Irwin. You see, he's got the advantage of all the rest of us. You can't see him below his shoulders there. You can't see anything but his chin. So you don't know it, but he's sitting on a wet sponge. Well, we have a client here who no doubt will feel very happy if we'd mention his product. So, Johnny, you go to work. I'm going. I got to talk about these premium crackers here, and what a joy it is to speak of them fondly. I'll have to curl my tongue around the word premium, you know. Premium crackers. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with these things, but they're also doggone good to eat. These premium crackers made by Nabisco. Salted just right, fresh, crisp, flaky. And you always know when you buy Nabisco crackers, no matter what kind they are, so long as they bear the Nabisco label, you know that they're fresh because they're baked nearby someplace. They got a bakery around the corner somewhere, not too far away, and they bake them often and deliver them frequently to your favorite grocer. So when you eat crackers, why don't you get yourself some frequently baked ones? Get Nabisco crackers. Frequently. That's a very funny word, that frequently. I keep harkening back to the time I read that piece of script that Eddie Rickenbacker sent me once about Eastern Airlines. And he said he had frequent flights, Eastern Airlines frequent flights. And the number in New York was Murray Hill 6 63100, wasn't it, or something like that? I forgot. Murray Hill 63100, I think. So one day after the commercial, I said, why don't you call Murray Hill 63100 and go take a frequent flight for yourself? And they made quite a slogan out of that. It's a frequent flight. I like that. Right, I enjoy it. You don't have to. It's a lot of fun. But put this aside, will you? I can't even see what's going on here. How about... No, I can't ask him yet. We'll have to do it later. How about a song here for Arch? You and I have been working on this morning. I have never done this song, even though it is an oldie. It was written in 1935 by Arthur Freed and Herb Brown. And you probably remember it from Broadway Melody in 1936. Let's try it once. Not too fast. I'm not up to it. I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling you're having fun. I'll get a go by when you are done fooling with me. I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a notion that's make-believe. I think you're laughing right up your sleeve, fooling with me. Life is worth living while you are giving moments of paradise. You're such a standout, but how you hand out that hocus pocus from your eyes. I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling it's all a frame. It's just a well-known old army game, fooling with you. Yeah, I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling you're having fun. I'll get a go by when you are done fooling with me. I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a notion it's make-believe. I think you're laughing right up your sleeve. Must be wet up in there. Life is worth living while you are given moments of paradise. You're such a standout, but how you hand out hocus pocus from your eyes. I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling it's all a frame. It's just a well-known old army game. Fooling, 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 baby, with me. I got a feeling fooling. I got a feeling you're fooling. I have a note from Life magazine publicity office. It says, Dear Mr. Godfrey, several men in this office saw you on television last night. In view of the plugs you've been giving Look magazine because of the Godfrey story in their current issue, would you please give us a break by making the following announcement? Quote, Arthur Godfrey's picture does not appear in the current issue of Life, unquote. Now, there isn't much money left in this business, but there's a lot of fun, you know. I wish you would remember the name Nabisco, will you? Be brand conscious, my friend. Sure, there are a lot of crackers around, but make sure you get the one that's always fresh and doesn't let you down. Get Nabisco crackers at your favorite grocer. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.